Hello. I'm gonna start decorating for fall, and it is such a gloomy day outside today, which kind of makes it perfect. So I'm gonna put on a fall aesthetic video on our TV to just set the mood, and I'm gonna make myself an iced chai latte. So let's get to decorating for fall. Let's see what we have this year. I'm so excited. We are actually getting a new couch shortly, like maybe tomorrow or later this week. So the coffee table is not going to be decorated, and I'm not going to do really much of anything with the couch because this whole corner right here is going to change. We're not going to have room for our coffee table anymore, unfortunately. So I am not going to put anything on there. I got this candle during my shopping trip to World Market, and it's already burned halfway down, so I think I need to go back and get a bigger version. This was the smallest one they had, and then they had a medium and a large, so I think I might get either the medium or the large. It's clementine and honey. It smells so good. It smells like World Market, actually. It's so calming and like welcoming, so we are going to start this on fire and make it smell good in here. I also need to move some of these things because I have been doing like an advent calendar of sorts for Max's birthday, which is this Friday. And so he's got a couple presents left. He's got days 12, 13, 14, and then 15 in the closet because it was too big to wrap. We have a ridiculous amount of DVDs, as you can see. These like bunches of them actually go back another level, so there are more stacks behind here. But we just watched Freaky Friday this weekend. Freakier Friday came out last Friday, and I'm actually going to see it tonight, so I'm excited about that. I tried to get Max to watch this with me, and it was very gory. I've seen it before, and I think it's awesome. I've only ever seen Vince Vaughn in like his classic comedy roles, and this one is just so much different than what he normally is in. So if you like a horror comedy, might I recommend Freaky. I think it used to be on Prime, but I don't know if it is anymore. So I don't know. I thought it was good. I'll have to watch it with somebody else, I think. Okay, just brought the inventory out. I had it in our office back here because I had gone through it before I went fall shopping. So if you want to see more of what we got from that trip, go check out my other video. Oh my gosh, going through everything is so fun to see what I all have, and I can't wait to put some of this stuff out. The little scarecrow, I think, is new, and I can't wait to just like put him on a table like he is right now and see where all the rest of this is gonna go. Max has no idea that I'm doing this today, so he's just gonna come home and the entire house is gonna be decorated for fall. I wonder what he's gonna say. I bet he's gonna be happy about it. I bet he's gonna be like, oh, like, I'm glad you got into that today, because he knows how much I love fall. It's backwards. Shoot. That's better. can't tell if this is excessive or if I love it, but I didn't want to put anything breakable up here because sometimes the cats jump up on top of our little pantry thing. And so I didn't want to put anything that could shatter up there. I don't know. I hope it looks okay, but I can always change it, I suppose. And I also hope I spelled autumn correctly. I feel like I didn't, but this pumpkin replaces the other U. Okay, it is looking so festive in here. I am so in love with it. So let's do a little tour and I'll show you an overview of everything I put out for decorations. Okay, so first we have the TV stand, and this is gonna have to go downstairs, so just ignore that. But I just did a couple additions to the TV stand, mostly just right over here. But our TV stand naturally already has a very fall vibe from the everyday decorations that I have on it. Right, Asti? She is choosing to have selective hearing today. Okay, and then right here, I put these out the other day, so those were already here. This little gnome guy who looks like a little farmer, and he says, "Hello, fall." Cute. My grandma made these, so we've got some orange coasters out. And then, like I said, this is not gonna be here anymore, and we're gonna have a different couch, so I didn't mess around with this very much. Our living room is naturally very much fall all the time. As you can see, we've got a lot of fall colors, and our little black kitty pillow. My friend Wanda made this for us for our housewarming. And then in here, I've got a ridiculous amount of pumpkins up there with Hello Autumn. I had no idea what to put right here, so I just went with the scarecrow and the pumpkins. And then in the kitchen, normally I don't do much decorating, but I put some pumpkin towel on the dishwasher, changed out the flowers, changed out the soap dispenser, and then just dressed up the stove a little bit. So that is everything for our fall decorations. And it's feeling very cozy in here, even though it's like 80 degrees outside. All right, I think that is all I have for y'all this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this is gonna get you in the fall spirit and get you excited for fall, and I will see you next week.